DSWD Chief Erwin Tulfo made the announcement in today's cabinet meeting, explaining that these 1.3 million beneficiaries are no longer eligible for subsidies. The delisting has freed up around 15 billion pesos for other qualified beneficiaries. Tulfo had earlier mentioned that one of his priorities is to clean up the list of 4-piece beneficiaries to accommodate those in the wait list. The Chinese Foreign Ministry remains open to discussions with the Philippines on infrastructure projects. In a statement, spokesperson Wang Wenpin said they will coordinate with the Marcos administration to move infrastructure projects forward. President Bongbong Marcos had ordered the Transportation Department to renegotiate loan deals with China for 3 railway projects. These 3 projects are supposedly deemed canceled after China failed to respond to the Philippines' loan request. In an interview with Radio 5, Transportation Undersecretary Cesar Chavez said he believes the Marcos administration will pursue the stalled projects. The DOTR is set to meet with the Finance Department this week to discuss the matter.
Ang instruction ni Secretary Bautista ay ipursu ang pag-aaral at ang representation sa NEDA para sa mga proyektong ito, sapagkat ang tingin ko tingin ko dito Manong Ted, ipursu pa rin yung proyekto sapagkat gumastos na ho tayo. Na-approve na ho nito.
One News Now will be back with more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. Sean Yao. Agricultural groups want a price cap imposed on basic commodities as they get more and more expensive. Shaila Francisco with the report.
Presyo ng bigas! Ibaba! Ibaba! Rice liberalization law! Ibasura!
Rice watch groups led a petition signing today at the Kamuning Market as they called to repeal the rice liberalization law. Protesters said that the law failed to bring down rice prices and even paved the way for the removal of the cheaper NFA rice as an option. Retailers at the Kamuning Market noted that suppliers even hiked prices by 50 pesos per sack, although this was not passed on to consumers.
Mahirap po sabi pabababain. Ay ako nagtitinda, talagang tumaas na ho po kuha namin totoo lang. Baka sabi, mahirap po yan, dahil nga nagtatanim pa.
The increase in rice prices now adds to the burden of consumers who are now also dealing with the continuous price hike of sugar, egg, and meat. President Bongbong Marcos met with agriculture officials yesterday to discuss the looming food crisis. The instruction given to DA was to increase production and ensure affordable prices for consumers. Some of the plans being discussed include prioritizing farm-to-market roads and government-to-government negotiations to secure cheaper fertilizers. The president also said that the government should take advantage of the help offered by several countries. However, some agricultural groups said that farm-to-market roads and G2G talks won't address the immediate problems of the sector.
Kailangan na ng mamamayang Pilipino ay isasaing. Hindi maisasaing ang simento.
Sige, planting season, mag-G2G sila. Ibig sabihin, 2 buwan pa yan bago makakarating sa magsasaka. Immediate ang kailangan natin, no?
Groups are now calling for immediate input subsidies to lower production cost and commodities. For its part, Bantay Bigas wants the imposition of price cap on some products as well as declaring a state of calamity to impose price control measures.
Hirap ang ating mga mamamayang Pilipino. Mismo ang mga magsasaka ay gutom na. Yung simpleng ganito na yung nangyayari na malawakang kagutuman, calamity na ito eh. Isang pangitain na ito ay nasa calamity na tayo. So, i-declare na. Mag-declare na siya.
The DA is now looking into imposing SRP on some commodities such as egg and sugar. As for the price cap and declaration of state of calamity, the agency is leaving it up to the president to decide on the matter. Shaila Francisco, VR1 News.
In response, the Agriculture Department said that they're in no position to impose a price cap on commodities at the moment. DA Undersecretary Christine Evangelista told 1PH that imposing price ceilings can only be done once a state of calamity has been declared. The agency is looking at imposing suggested retail prices on products instead. Evangelista said they are now planning to provide fertilizer subsidies to farmers.
We are now discussing how to go about additional fertilizer support for our producers para po yung kanila, kasi napakataas po ngayon ng fertilizer. Yan po ang isa sa mga dinadaing ng ating mga magsasaka. So that is one of the priorities ngayon ng ating kagawaran.
And the Malabon Zoo has named 2 of its tigers after President Bongbong Marcos and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos. The zoo named its 400-pound Royal Bengal tiger, considered to be the biggest in the country, as Bongbong. Recall that the president has been dubbed the Tiger of the North during his election campaign. A rare 1-year-old white Siberian tiger was also named after the First Lady. Malabon Zoo owner Manny Tangco said they hope to attract more visitors with 2 Marcos tigers under their watch. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. President Bongbong Marcos has decided to retain the COVID-19 alert level system for now. However, the Marcos administration is planning to reclassify restrictions into categories that take into account the milder strains of COVID-19. A gun ban will be taking effect from July 22 until July 27 for the first State of the Nation address of President Bongbong Marcos. The PNP warns that those caught violating the gun ban will have their licenses suspended and could face criminal charges. The LTFRB has vowed to settle its unpaid debts with drivers and operators of the EDSA bus carousel. LTFRB Chairperson Cheloy Garafil said they are fast-tracking payments after noting backlogs from the previous administration. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.